When Ford killed 27 people to save $11 per car, the Pinto scandal.
What's the price of a human life? According to Ford Motor Company in the 1970s, it was just $11.
That's how much it would have cost them per car to fix a deadly flaw in one of their most popular vehicles, the Ford Pinto. But instead, they made a decision, a calculated, cost-saving decision.
That would lead to explosions, lawsuits, and at least 27 preventable deaths. This is the story of the Ford Pinto scandal, a chilling reminder that sometimes corporate profits come before human lives.
It was the early 1970s. Foreign automakers like Toyota and Honda were gaining traction in the US market. Americans wanted small, fuel-efficient, affordable cars, and Ford didn't have one.
Enter the Ford Pinto, a compact car designed, developed, and rushed to market. In just 25 months. That's less than half the normal time for car development.
Speed was everything, and with speed came shortcuts. From the outside, the Pinto looked like a win, cheap, stylish, and accessible. But hidden beneath its design was a fatal flaw.
The Pinto's gas tank was located just behind the rear axle, only 9 inches from the back bumper.
In low-speed rear-end collisions, the tank had a tendency to rupture, leak, explode.
Tests showed that even a 2830 NMP rear-end crash could cause the car to burst into flames. What's worse? Internal documents later revealed that Ford knew about this.
Ford engineers had a solution. A simple fix. A plastic shield. A rubber bladder. Or a stronger reinforcement bar.
Cost? Just $11 per vehicle. But Ford ran a cost-benefit analysis, one of the coldest calculations in corporate history.
Here's how they saw it. Cost to recall and fix 11 million cars, $121 million. Expected lawsuit payouts for deaths, injuries, and vehicle damage, $49.5 million.
Conclusion? It was cheaper to pay off the victims than fix the cars, and so they did. Nothing.
Between 1971 and 1978, hundreds of Ford Pintos were involved in fiery crashes.
Some of the most horrific cases include Lily Gray, whose Pinto exploded after a rear-end collision. Her passenger burned to death. 3 teenage girls in Indiana who died when their car was hit from behind. The Pinto ignited instantly.
Survivors left with third-degree burns, amputations, and lifelong trauma. In total, it's estimated that 27 to over 100 people died due to the Pinto's gas tank flaw.
In 1977, the scandal exploded into public view when Mother Jones magazine published an exposé titled Pinto Madness.
They revealed Ford's internal memos, cost analysis, and decision to let people die rather than fix the flaw. The public was outraged.
Congress launched investigations. Ford faced over 100 lawsuits. In a groundbreaking criminal case, Ford was even charged with manslaughter.
The first time a U.S. corporation was held criminally liable for the design of a product. While Ford was ultimately acquitted, the damage was done.
The Pinto's reputation was shattered. In 1978, Ford finally issued a recall, affecting 1.5 million vehicles. Years too late.
The Ford Pinto scandal stands as one of the darkest chapters in corporate America. Not just because people died, but because someone ran the numbers and decided it was acceptable.
It forced the public to ask hard questions. What is a human life worth? Can ethics exist in boardrooms dominated by profit? And how much risk are we all riding with every time we trust a brand?
Ford could have spent $11 per car. Instead, they spent lives, reputations, and decades trying to recover from the truth.
What do you think? Was Ford's decision criminal or just capitalism taken too far? Subscribe for more deep dives into the forgotten scandals of the corporate world. Like this video if you believe safety should never be optional. Share it to remind others. Decisions made in offices can cost lives on the road.
Until next time, Just because a product is cheap doesn't mean the cost isn't deadly.